Virginia, turning the salon and the motor coach into an art studio for a while, doing her work, and it's relaxation for her. A lot going on today when we visited a wonderful plantation and had a wonderful dinner. You know, Florida is a large state, and it took us a long time to get from South Florida to the Florida state line, and getting into Alabama, and crossing on the causeway over Mobile Bay before we arrived in Mobile, and then crossing into Mississippi and approaching Biloxi, and going over some bridges and through some tunnels. The tunnel goes under Biloxi, so you actually bypass the whole city quite quickly, although the traffic was a little bit heavy. And then we ended up in Louisiana. We approached Louisiana, passed through New Orleans on the highway, and then arrived in Darrow, Louisiana, where we went to the Houmas House. And the Houmas House is a plantation home that's now a museum, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We had been there before, and it's part of the Harvest Host program, so they allowed us to camp overnight for free in their parking lot. And we spent the afternoon and the evening there walking through the gorgeous gardens and having dinner. Well, hello. How are you?
Get her. Go ahead.
So,
How's Harvest Host doing for you, by the way?
it's actually doing really good.
Yeah.
As far as like the people that come in are really nice, so they're really sweet. And then we probably get like anywhere from like 2 to 3 people a day almost with
Really?
Harvest Host, honestly.
All right.
And
Good.
it just brings in it brings in business, definitely not from this state too, so that it helps a lot.
Terrific. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dinner tonight's at 6:30 at Landfill Landing. I come through here.
The teal. So yeah, you'll go
Thank
through
you.
that glass door right there,
Mhm.
and there's a middle pathway.
Right.
Um,
They assigned us an area in the parking lot, and we put the coach in a nice shaded area, opened the slides, and then got ready for dinner in the comfort of our air-conditioned coach. And now we are off to dinner. Oh, where are we?
We're at the Houmas House.
The Houmas House
Yes.
in Darrow, Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
which is a beautiful mansion.
Place I would like to live. It's an old mansion.
An old mansion on a plantation with absolutely gorgeous gardens.
And it's the gardens I love, not necessarily the plantation.
And through
It's
Harvest
gorgeous.
Host, we're going to be staying overnight in the front of the parking lot, and we're having a gourmet dinner tonight.
Eating everything we're not supposed to. Oh, at least I thought it was. We'll find out. Oh, now this is train.
Beautiful home. We may be the only ones for dinner.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's fine.
This is lovely.
Okay. All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Cheers.
Welcome to Latier's Landing,
At the
the Houmas House in Darrow, Louisiana. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And this is Josh. Joshua. Joshua's going to be taking care of us tonight.
We have a 5-course tasting menu. We're going to start off with a nice Creole tomato and duck salad coming up, and then we're going to go outright with a nice summer-style tasting.
Wonderful.
And right back with a little bread and butter.
Thank you so much.
The dinner began with a wonderful presentation of breads, very, very warm, with a pecan butter and a regular butter. The dinner consisted of 5 courses with a starter of duck and Creole tomato salad, with a shaved breast of duck and a Creole tomato cucumber burrata cheese. It was delicious. The soup was a roasted bell pepper and scallop soup. They pureed the red peppers and pan-seared the scallops, charred onions and nuts and so on. Beautifully done. The baked snapper was served with fennel and summer squash salad, brown butter, capers, and tomato relish. They had a roast leg of pheasant with Italian farro, white bean puree, and green beans and garnished with a little sauce. And for dessert, it was a blueberry cream cheese with a Biscoff cookie crumble, lemon cream, and a red wine reduction. It was all outstanding. Following dinner, we ventured outside and lots to see. We even saw a peacock, but he scurried off faster than we could get a real look at him. Going down the porch with the beautiful columns, extraordinary house. The grounds were full of wonderful trees, magnificent, hundreds of years old. They were like they were drawn by a designer.
Wow. Look at that tree. Oh my God. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow.
There were gardening features such as trellises that created tunnels. Just beautiful. The fountains were magnificent. Sculptures in them, water flowing, and the gardening and the sculpted trees around them were amazing. The mistress of the mansion.
Yes. It's nice to imagine what it would be like. Just to sit here and enjoy it. Have my evening stroll. What do you think? They tell me what Bella is? 500 years?
Oh, Houmas House Plantation is one of the South's oldest and most beautiful plantation estates. It sits on about 12,000 acres, has 3 different restaurants. You can have breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And it even has some cottages and carriage houses that you can stay in overnight. The magnificent gardens are alive with lush tropical plantings, ponds, and fountains. You can stroll through 38 acres of courtyards, centuries-old alleys of oaks, a croquet lawn, and just everything from the bygone era. Enjoy seasonal color renewal as the crew changes the vegetation according to the season. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Look for us in the next video.